Hello, guys and gals, and welcome. So, we're gonna do some more Assassin today. I really like doing my solo self-found runs, and kind of feel bad that I didn't finish this one up. The other night, I don't know, had my stream was lagging, and I guess eventually it died. The internet went out actually, so not really something I can control. I was just about to kill Baal. Literally when I finished, so I'm gonna hop back in here. We're gonna have some fun killing Baal, and we're gonna get this nightmare segment done with. I don't like leaving it behind. The solo self-found rules. Let me go over those real quick. I always forget to go over those. Let me make sure I pull those up here. Yes, here it is. So we go over these every single time we start the solo self-found run. For those of you who have never around with this stuff. So solo self-found is a special rule set basically to play the game. It's number one, you cannot change the difficulty at any time. It must remain players 8 all the way throughout the run. This is a specific rule for me because obviously I'm doing players 8 version of solo self-found, which is supposed to make it difficult. Number 2, you cannot use any item from any other character at all. Number 3, trading items is off limits because you can only use items that you find yourself. However, there is a caveat. If you see the item fall on the ground, then you could potentially trade for it in that scenario, but only if you actually saw it fall and you just didn't get it. Number 4, you cannot specifically target farm any specific item except Uber keys. Target farming is when you farm and target until it drops the item that you were looking for specifically. This is the MacGyver rule. This is basically meant to force you to use whatever it is that you find, not find whatever it is that you use, which is a contradiction. Number 5, the solo self-found run is over after killing Hell Baal. Well, we're halfway there. Let's do a gear check before I get started. So we have been pretty lucky. Our mercenary is currently using a lance, the Grimbar lance, with a nice little amplify damage on striking on it. Not too terrible. I managed to imbue this early on, which is a circlet with life leech and all res. Very nice for the mercenary. It gives him life leech and obviously caps out his reses, which I'm certainly not sad about. I also found a Duriel shell last episode from a random chest in Nightmare Act 3, Mephisto's throne room. It was just a random chest. It wasn't even the super chest. It was just a random chest. I'm using Clegglaw's Tooth, which I have upgraded into a rune sword and socketed with an Eth rune. I'm also using Clegglaw's Shield, which is the only really because it's part of the set. Although I did socket it, upgrade it, and put a diamond in it. And I am also using Clegglaw's Pincers for the full set bonus, which I just recently found from, I believe it was Duriel, when I killed Duriel, or no, which one was it that I got it from? Can't even remember. Diablo? Did I get it from Diablo? Anyway, the gloves obviously complete the set and make it so that it's really epic. And I really like them. I'm using Angelic Halo with the Angelic Mantle right now because I don't have the Angelic Amulet. So it's just going to have to work. It's for extra AR. I have a crafted Blood Belt at the moment for some 8% open wounds. A Nagel Ring in my other slot for a little bit of magic find. Pretty decent 20% faster run walk boots with 2 resistances, half freeze duration, and a +2 Shadow Dissonance Amets, mainly for pre-buffs. And then I also have a Rockstopper Sallet, which I found recently as well. Pretty epic about, pretty excited about finding the Rockstopper, to be honest. Very, very defensive, very tanky helmet. faster recovery, pretty much all resistances, physical damage reduction, the whole works. It's a nice little tanky little piece of kit. Other than that, we also have a +2 traps amulet to help out our build. Our build was predetermined before we ever started, by the way, so just to get that out of the way, we didn't choose to be a Blade Fury Assassin. The Blade Fury Assassin was chosen for us by community vote, so we are Blade Fury and Blade Sentinel. We're gonna go ahead and hop in and see if we can start killing Baal. Baal. We actually had already almost gotten to Baal, right? Right when everything kind of went sideways and the stream died. I literally had almost gotten there. So we're going to make our way back down to Baal and kill him. And then we're going to go do some cows, because cows are fun. Battle belt. Oh, wow. 17% faster hit recovery, life, and 2 resistances, lightning and fire. That's a solid little belt. No open wounds, but it's a solid little belt. Can't wait to see how well I do in the cows. It'll be interesting to see. What's up, Novo? What's up, Robin? Trick question, we all love animals. It's people I usually have a problem with. Ha ha ha. Uh-oh, Large Dogs is winning. Uh-oh, Cody, Monsum Dogs is not winning the poll. Cody's gonna be very upset with you guys that Monsum Dogs is not winning the poll, since he is indeed a Monsum Dog. The Monsum Dog. The Monsum Dog. Superior Suaya. +1 dragon flights. That's right, get him, boy. A coronet. I want to take that for imbuing. Trying to be one more. Alright. No glooms this time, which I'm certainly not sad about. And I would be. I'd be so sad. So sad there's no glooms. Rock call the howler. The howler. She likes to do the howl. Where is the Throne of Destruction? The Throne of Destruction, that is what we need. I need a Throne of Destruction, please. Throne of Destruction, Destruction Throne, I need a Destruction Throne. Sweet. Get wrecked. You guys stone skin or something? A little bit of poison in there. Get a little bit of poison in there. A little bit of poison. A little bit of poison. I love the knockback on this. Freaking, I've been playing like half the game without knockback, and now I finally have knockback. It's freaking glorious. Knockback and Blade Fury are magical. You can pretty much just like knock monsters all the way across the screen. And the knockback doesn't matter because, well, it doesn't. Like, your blades are just going to continue hitting them anyway, whether they get knocked back or not. So, you pretty much just laugh about it and watch them get knocked back and die. Ah, I got my mercenary, you little punk. That's just rude. When's the AOZ grind continue? I'm not sure. Probably tomorrow, maybe. I'm going to be playing a lot when the Christmas event hits, too, so I figure, you know, why not? I'll just save some time, and we'll play around with it here and there. I really wanted to get this finished. I was torn between doing some Abattoir of Zir and some more Diablo 2 with my assassin, and I was really upset that I didn't get to finish Nightmare difficulty last time, so I really want to finish Nightmare difficulty today. So we're going to do our best to completely clear out Nightmare difficulty, so the next live stream when I do with this will be Hell difficulty. I just, I didn't like leaving it unfinished. Plus I did like 10 hours of Abattoir of Zir yesterday, so...
Yes, warrior.
It's cool. It's fun. I'll get back to the grind eventually. Nice. We're pretty much rolling through this. Guess my girl's pretty well set up after all. Make sure this is nice and running before they spawn. Always like them to spawn into death. Makes me feel good inside. Yeah, buddy. What's up, buddy? Okay, it was a little rough, but we made it through. You just found your first ever ist rune. Nice. Now you can make something cool with it. A lot of nice things you can make with ist runes. There's a delirium is a pretty nice little choice. A little fun little helmet. Certainly not a terrible choice to make a delirium. A delirium? Yeah. The delirium. Alright, let's grab the mark. We're gonna need him for this next run.
Afternoon.
I can't believe my Merc's level 71 though, and he's freaking dying to this trash. I guess I really just don't have good equipment for him. I'm sorry, mercenary. Alright, back it up, Emilio. He's dying pretty fast. I'm actually impressed. I didn't think he was going to go down so easy. I guess I am a tad over-leveled for Nightmare difficulty. Check this War Javelin, see if it's got anything interesting on it. 160% enhanced. Other than that, it's pretty garbage. Worth money to sell, I think. Oh, here comes the big part. Oh, Lord, no. I don't know if I want to do this. I'm just gonna shoot him from here. Keep recasting my my minion. My minion. My chance to hit Baal is 88%. Not bad. Baal. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Alright, he's almost dead. Let's get some magic find equipment so we can actually get some good gear around. So let's go ahead and throw that on. Let's throw on the chances. Let's throw on the magic find boots. Throw on the amulet. That'll bring us to 221% magic find, and then we finish him off. Alright, so what did we get? Eisenhart's shield. pretty terrible. We got a halberd. Wow, a 2-mod rare halberd. What the ham biscuit?
Hello.
Okay, that's garbage. Giant sword's most likely garbage. Not even gonna check it. Ski material is poop as well. Well, dang. Thank you, Nightmare Baal, for my absolutely terrible drops. I appreciate it. Thank you, Nightmare Baal, for my garbage drops. They suck real bad and they look like flops. Flops in the toilet. Yes, oh yes they do. They look like some big old plops of doo-doo. I didn't like them. No, I did not. And they sucked. They really did. Well, you know what we can do now? We can go kill the Cow King. Let's go kill the Cow King. Let's go kill the Cow King. Let's go kill the Cow King after all. I need to activate what? Start playing again in months and terror zones aren't working on offline single player for some reason. It's making me sad. What? I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. Oh no, mercenary bit it. This guy's mana burn extra fast. I can't take this guy. Not by himself. Not by myself. Booby trapped his portal.
Hello again, out. Not enough mana.
Booby trap the portal time. Booby trap the portal. Booby trap the portal. Booby trap the portal. Yeah. Booby trap the portal. Booby trap the portal. Booby trap the portal. Yeah. We're gonna booby trap the portal every day, and then when we finish, oh yeah. We gonna make it the booby trap the portal. Gonna booby trap it all day. Oh, booby trapping the portal. Booby trapping everything. Booby trapping the portal.
I am overburdened.
A booby trap in the ring. I'm just gonna stand right here with him. Let's die together, Merc. You and me. You and me, Merc. They totally got me. You know, I wasn't serious.
I can't carry anymore.
I'm really not set up for the freaking cows, am I? I thought I would do better than this.
Yes?
I really did. I really did thought I was going to do better. I really did. Let's try it one more time. I see. Devil Poison, the Stone Skin Cold Enchanted. He's the one. There was another elite in there I didn't see, I guess. That was 2 elite packs. I don't feel so bad now. Am I running out of shurikens yet? I don't know, I could always hop into a terror zone real quick and see how it rolls, I guess. Okay, not as bad. Looks like I just gotta set up my damage in advance. I just gotta let them have it.
Thanks.
I can't carry anymore.
Thanks.
Yeah. Get back in there and get murdered. Get back in there, get murdered. Get back in there, get murdered. What's my percent chance to hit these cows? 95%? Okay, well, I guess I don't need it then. 95% on both. Moo moo moo. Brr, 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 brr. Why is my sound not black? Why is my sound not black?
Moo 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 moo
Anymore.
moo.
There it is. That's right. Moo. Low Sage D4. Do you get lag with the Gorse when near mobs or players and in the Legion events? I've been getting lag the past couple days ever since the Abattoir of Zir popped up. Yeah, ever since the Abattoir of Zir, I was getting pretty bad lag the other day. It was like all day long, every occasionally it would just like sort of spike up. We had a couple times toward the end there where it was just getting really bad. Die, Cow King. Your mama's a hoo. Your daddy's a hoo. Your granny's a hoo. Your grandpa's a hoo. Moo 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 moo. Moo 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 moo. Super easy to kill the cows. I mean, granted, when they start like dog piling on me, it gets a little bit difficult, but for the most part, it's actually pretty easy. 23 Manta. Have I played Ninth Till Dawn? I don't know if I've ever heard of that before. What's Ninth Till Dawn? So I guess the answer to your question is no. Since I don't know what it is. IO rune. That's 3 IO runes so far.
I am overburdened.
An IO rune? Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I dare.
I am overburdened.
Stellaris? I don't think I've played Stellaris either, no. I think I've heard of it. I never played it though, no. God, my freaking hair tie. Which gives me such trouble when I'm wearing this hat. I guess you're not supposed to wear hats and hair ties at the same time. You guys know that? I think that's probably a thing.
See you.
I think that's probably a thing. Lord, I think it's a thing. Yeah, you get more skillers in Nightmare Cows, yeah. Certainly hope. You know, I'm not even gonna hope, actually, because most of the time I don't get any skillers. As many times as I've done these solo cell phone runs, I very rarely, if ever, get any skillers on my way up, and I'm not even gonna pretend.
Impossible.
I'm not even gonna pretend that I'm gonna get a skiller, because I know that that's not gonna happen. Like, it's... It's not going to happen. I mean, granted, I could get either one. You know, like I could get, technically, I could get the Shadow Disciplines or the Traps would both be useful, but it probably ain't going to happen. What's up, meow? Greetings, Jesse. So many cows, all of the cows, so many cows, Lord, all the cows, murdering the cows with my blades sentinels, murdering the cows with my blades, oh, murdering the cows, murdering the cows, murdering all of the cows. Grand Charm of 34 defense, 5 dexterity. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, do. Do you? Ooh, do. Cause you do the poodoo that you do. The poodoo that we do that who do. Oh poodoo, oh voodoo, oh poodoo, poodoo. Oh look at all this poodoo. An Ithroon, they shouldn't have. A superior royal shield of royalness. Death Sentry for those juicy cow packs. Death Sentry? I wish my frickin' Shadow Master would stay alive long enough to cast it. Blackheart the Impaler. Blackheart of the Dead. Yes, Goobus. What does thou want? What does thou want? What does thou want? Oh, great Goobus, what does thou want from me? What does thou want? What does thou want? Oh, Goobus, Boobus, what does thou want? Goobus. Yes. Why don't you lay underneath my chair here so I can warm my toes on your tum-tum? I get you tum-tum rub. Cold toes. How's that sound? Cold toe tum-tum rub. He's thinking about it. He said,
I can't carry anymore.
On one hand, I do like the tum-tum rubs. On the other hand, though, his cold toes become the colds. And I don't know if I want the cold toes. Don't know if I'm scared. Alright, we got an AM rune, we got an IO rune so far. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. This might be the shortest episode ever. We're gonna do one of the terrorized zones real quick too, though. Ha 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 ha. I mean, she's doing alright. I ain't super excited about the fact that my merc keeps dying on me, or this girl keeps falling down. But she's doing alright. I can easily take out at least one cow on my own. Superior Executioner Sword.
Impossible.
Fascia, some crappy one with no sockets. I mean, it's pretty easy to corral them. Utilize the sentry. Just kind of just make a death area in the center, so they just keep walking back and forth between all the friggin' attacks. It's actually not hard at all to kill the cows on this character.
I can't carry
Pretty
anymore.
cool, actually. Oh wow, an ethereal dimensional blade. I had considered making an honor and an ethereal dimensional blade to see how it turned out. I mean, good luck me getting 5 sockets, but...
I am overburdened.
How you doing? I found a 40 demon machine on my very first brand bow on ladder today. Oh, congratulations on your brand bow, man. Pretty hefty accomplishment. What are you doing with your brand bow? Definitely an oddity, that's for sure. Got another am rune, got another ith rune. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Got an am rune, got an ith rune. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. I got jewel gems, got the gem-a-limbs, all them gem-a-gem-a-limbs. Got the gem-a-limbs, got the gem-a-limbs, got them gem-a-limbs. Gem-a-gem-a-gem-a-limbs, got them dang old gem-a-limbs. Gonna take them gem-a-limbs. 2 grand, mute them up. Gonna take all them gem-a-limbs, taking all them gem-a-limbs, all them gem-a-lamb-a-limbs, gonna transmute them up. Making all the perfect gems, cause we want some perfect gems. Gonna make some perfect gems, and we transmute them up. And we transmute them up. Got to transmute them up, up. Got to transmute them up. Oh. Branded bone necromancer with the demon machine? How can you make a branded bone necromancer with the demon machine? The whole, that whole build is based around the brand bow, so you have to have the brand bow to make it work. Demon machine doesn't work with that build at all. It's a very strange build. A very strange build indeed. If you guys have never seen my Bowenmancer, my Bowenmancer is basically a necromancer that fires bone spears without actually casting the spell. You basically build full synergies and utilize the Brandbow's ability to create bone spears. And in doing so, you end up with a necromancer who can literally spawn bone spears out of his anus, basically. It's pretty funny stuff.
I am overburdened.
Well, not out of his anus, out of the anus of out of the ani of other people. Oh, the brand bow is in a demon machine. Oh, I see. You're talking about the Chuko Nu or the demon crossbow. The demon machine is the unique, not the. That's not the base. Yeah, that's where the confusions come in. I thought he was talking about the demon machine crossbow, which is not the same thing. That's a unique item. You're talking about the demon crossbow, which is the base. That's the base of the item. What's up, Sean? Nice. Yes, come within my death zone. Walk within the death zone, my cowmen friends. My cow friend. Walk within the deathed zone. The zone of death. Pew 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 pew. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Nice. Are you having fun with the build? You liking it? You liking the craziness of the bone spear shooting necromancer? It's certainly an odd one, that's for sure. Alrighty. Cody, sit down somewhere. You stand up weird and you look anxious and you bother me. Sit down. Thank you, weirdo. He said, hey, I did what you said. Don't call me this weirdo. Kubus abubus demonsum log. Kubus abubus demonsum dog. Oh, Kubus abubus, he's a monster dog. Kubus abubus, so he's a monster dog. Monster, 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 oh, he's a monster dog. Monster, 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 monster sized dog. He got a big old appetite and eats everything in the house, and he come a begging if you crinkle a bag. All you gotta do is crinkle a bag. Mr. Kubus, the monster dog, comes running with his tail wagging.
Why are you singing terrible songs, sir?
I don't know, I like it.
Terrible.
You just don't like my songs, that's all.
It's so cold.
Hmm?
It's been snowing here and ice, and I don't like it.
That would be what, they call winter.
Yeah, I don't like it. Well, it wasn't meant to be this cold. It was a cold front came from the sea,
Meow
which
does
wasn't
not like
expected.
winter.
No, it messes with my fur.
I prefer winter over summer.
I like when it's cool and that, but I don't like when it's freezing and you're actually shivering. Then it's just ridiculous.
So put on a coat.
I have. I've got a hoodie on.
Snuggle with your cat.
I do, but she makes my legs go numb.
I told you Cody would show up if I just crinkled the bag. That's all I had to do was crinkle the bag. Here he is. Look, see. He said, I see you opened up a bag of chomps there. If you could find it in your heart to give me one of them chips. Oh no, look, there's a chip right here on the edge of the screen. It would be a shame if a monster dog tried to eat this chip. Oh no, it would be a shame if a shark came and grabbed it. If a shark...
Why are you
This-
screeching? What is up with you? Hey. You're worse than Goobus. You talk more than he does. What is up with you? I'm out to you too, you weirdo. Got your tail. Our cat's going loopy, she's just screaming.
Why would you gamble in normal difficulty? That's terrible.
Who knows?
If you gamble in normal difficulty, then, like Charles said, the maximum amount that you can sell an item for is capped at 5k in Act 1. It's capped at 10k in Act 2. So
How long until we
so
have the
we-
gamble day?
I'm not sure. I think it starts on the 13th, and then I'm not sure when the gamble day is actually going to be active.
Still need to pop and grab that geeds off someone. I'll post later, see who's got a minus 15% geeds laying about.
Cody, did you just go drink water and then come in here and then just wipe your jowls on me?
Yes.
I feel like I need to keep a towel around at all times just to dry myself off from drool.
No, give me beef jerkums.
You want one of them chips? You want one? You
No,
want one of these
beef
chips?
jerkums. Beef jerkums.
You better see it. Alright, we're gonna play a game. You ready? Here you go. This is right here on my hand. See this? This is on my hand. Rather this the chip. That's the chip. Rather the chip. Leave it. Leave it. What do you think if you're not making eye contact with the chip that counts? All you gotta do
Yes.
is just leave it alone. He said, no, I'm not gonna make eye contact. He said, leave it alone. I can't. Only way I can leave it is if I don't make eye contact.
Too cute.
Yes. Oh Lord, you lost it. There, take your chip and go, drooly boy. Go. I'm covered in dog slobber. You know, I was looking up dog breeds one day. I think I was trying to figure out what kind of breed he was, and there was a site, and they were talking about like dog breeds and like how much drool they were, like how drooly the dog breed is. I didn't even know that was a classification.
No, me either, to be honest.
Like,
but I
ugh.
guess it's understandable if you don't want one that walks around with drool everywhere. You know, I guess. So I think a dog's a dog. If you know, if you treat it right and whatnot, it will be a lovely pet.
Oh, Kubus has been treated right his whole life. He's still a rotten turd.
Kubus is just special.
Kubus is rotten. Rotten as a turd.
Oh, he's lovely, really.
Turd. Turd. Both my arms are now chilly because they are covered in slobber, and because they are covered in slobber, they are losing heat at a tremendous rate. I'm literally starting to freeze to death because I'm covered in slobber.
You'll be fine.
I
Be a
don't
man.
think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Who wants a dog? Who wants Kubus? I'm gonna give him away.
I think my cat would eat him.
Who wants him? I'll bring him to you.
Whoever's very far away, make Ginger go on a road trip. There you go.
Who wants the monster dog? I'll give you a free T-shirt. You get a free Kyle Kubis the Monster Dog t-shirt and a dog.
I'll just have a free t-shirt. Thanks.
Just a free t-shirt.
Yeah. Can't take a dog.
City of
My cat would get jealous.
I start the bidding at $5. Bring him to South Australia. Dang. That's a little.
That is a long trip.
That's a long. That's a long trip.
I don't think Ginger would make it all the way there. Kubus would eat him before that.
Imagine how many bathroom breaks he'd have to go on.
Oh god.
Let's see if my Merc can handle a terrorized zone. Level 71. Come on, Merc, let's go.
Good day.
Into the city of the damned. Certainly not doing terrible. With my magic find gear on too, so. I'm hoping maybe I'll find a good rune. Something that'd
be nice.
Useful. I mean, I wouldn't turn down a treachery right about now.
Very true.
Plus 2 assassin skills. Plus 2 assassin. Cody, what's the matter? Do you have an itchy butt?
Yes.
Do you want some beef jerkums? Do you want a taco? Do you... Gotta go peppadoodles.
Always.
I asked him if he had to go peppadoodles and he ran away. I don't know what that means. Now
Me either.
Now he has returned. I asked you a question. Do you gotta go peppadoodles? He did it again. He ran away.
And that means yes.
Ran away. Well, good, I can wipe off the drool off my arms when I get up. I'll be right back. I'll take him out to go to the bathroom.
Have fun. Coffee. Why do you keep meowing at me? I don't know what you want. Meow to you too, you weirdo. Are you losing your marbles? Huh? Yes, meow 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 meow. What?
This is my super warm jacket I wear outside when I take him to go to the bathroom. Super warm potty jacket. One of my lights went out. Of course. Let's turn up the other light. That's a compensatory. Compensatory.
Blah 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 blah.
Yes. Caught him trying to steal. He's having a hard time. I haven't been giving him hardly any human food at all. He's been having to eat his food. I know. It's terrible. He tries to sneak around the house and steal whatever he can, but there ain't nothing to steal because I haven't been leaving nothing out for him.
You're just mean.
I know. Mean person. Mean. So mean. So mean. so very mean. So what have you been doing, meow?
Sleeping, watching movies, the usual.
Did you try out the abattoir of Zier?
Not yet. I thought I'd wait and watch some of your videos on it in a bit and see if it's actually any good.
It's alright.
See how much it wants to make me cry.
I mean, you definitely need a tanky character.
Probably my rogue.
Do you know if Terror Zones are the same cross-platform or different? I'm actually not sure. Offline Terror Zones, I think, just come from a list, as far as I understand it. Online Terror Zones are determined by the server, which is not something that can be predicted. Recently there was some people who found out about that basically the server was sending the next Terror Zone in advance to the server or to the client or whatever. So like every hour on the hour it sends two Terror Zones. It sends the one that is currently active and it sends the one that is going to be active next, and somebody figured out how to like hack into the information that's being sent to the client and pull that data. But other than that, there is no way to like tell what Terror Zone is coming next for online. For offline though, there's straight up a list. I'm pretty sure there's a website that literally has the list of what the rotation is and what times it's going to be. Because the offline has to be on your computer, so I'm pretty sure they just hacked into the files and stole the list.
Crazy.
I think Sweet Phil has a video up on the Terror Zone thing. I'm pretty sure he has a link to the offline one. Yeah, it just cycles the list for offline. I could actually level up here in these Terror Zones before I moved out. Get a couple levels so they wouldn't hurt. I always liked fighting the Stygian Hags on the Blade Fury Assassin, because it's so easy to just pinpoint the Stygian Hag in the back of a pack and just annihilate them, even if they're spawning minions. And that way you can take out the source of the spawning relatively easily. Bonks. Come on, good rune. How about a rune? How about a lem rune? Lem rune would be clutch right about now. I mean, I don't need the faster cat attack speed, but I'll certainly take it for being able to spam Blade Sentinels more. And then the +2 skills would be really nice, along with the
the free venom proc.
Free venom
So-
and fade proc. Both of them would
It
be
means
really
then
nice.
you can take all your points out of venom and you can put them into your Shadow Master.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, take them out of fade too.
Yep.
I'll probably just rely on the fade that comes from the armor.
It procs more than often enough. Or just put 1 point into fade, precast it yourself, and then hope that it gets overridden.
I mean, I could always pre-buff it when I need to.
But yeah, I'd definitely take all the points out of venom and stuff because it overdoes it even if yours is higher. So better to put them points into your thing.
Into my thing.
Yes, into your weird I died again person.
Hey, 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 hey.
That's what she sounds like. It's like
Don't make fun of my assassin.
I don't know what her name is. The master person, Bob. We shall call her Bob. There you
Her
go,
name is Bob.
Bob.
If I had a build regarding the melted heart, I mean, basically the melted heart is pretty simple to build around because it generates, I mean, it basically converts your resource into health, just the same way that energy shield works. So if you think about it in terms of energy shield on Diablo 2, what do you do to make your energy shield worthwhile, right? You have to increase your mana, and you have to increase your mana regeneration, so that your mana regeneration and your mana can overcome any loss of mana that you might have, right? So with the Melted Heart of Saleg, turning your resource into your HP, which is the same thing that Energy Shield did, then you need to increase your maximum resource, and you need to come up with multiple ways to generate resource so that your resource never runs out. There's tons of ways where you can generate resource. There's like, the Barbarian has one, I think it's like chance to generate resource every single time you get hit. You have multiple ways to generate resource in terms of basic skills. There's the Ring of Umbral, there's, you know, like the Band of Exposed Flesh, there's hundreds of different ways that you can literally just generate almost endless resource. Basic builds would probably work the best because, well, then you wouldn't be spending your resource. Or like a Necromancer with Corpse Explosion, he's not spending his resource. And the reason why this would work really well is because, well, obviously if you spend all your resource, well then your resource can't protect you from damage, right? So it's really just a matter of trying to fine-tune your build around the like expenditure of resource so that you have more than enough resource. You get more maximum resource, so you have a deeper pool. You want to have more resource, not less resource, right? So, like, for instance, if you when you start out, I think you'll start with like 100 resource on just about any character. So you're going to want to take any of the stuff that will automatically increase your maximum resource to give you more of a pool to work with. If you're like the Barbarian, you could use things that give you chances to generate additional resource, like, for instance, when you're berserking, or chances to generate resource, like, you know, like when you're using a specific weapon, you could take the expertise that generates more resource, like when you attack with that weapon. I mean, there's tons of different ways that you can just continually generate resource. There's one of them that literally gives you resource, it's called the Starlight aspect, which gives you resource for every point of health that you heal. But that one does require that you actually have health missing, which, as far as I understand it, with the Melted Heart of Saleg wouldn't work, because you're not going to miss any health until your resource goes away. I mean, it's really just a matter of building a character around it that generates resource nearly infinitely. A very good example of a build that you could use is my Frenzy Barbarian. My Frenzy Barbarian generates basically infinite resource. He does use kick, which spends resource, but you could actually just take the kick out, and you could run the build with the regular kick instead of the one that spends resource, and then you would have essentially infinite resource. It's a very resource dependent build, so it uses lots of things like resource rings, resource, you know, just lots and lots of resource. And I mean, I talked about this earlier. Melted Heart of Saleg would fit perfectly into my Barbarian's build because it would make him immortal. Literally just putting that amulet on would make him immortal.
Which is just cool.
Yeah, if you've ever built an Energy Shield Sorceress in Diablo 2, then you already know exactly how Melted Heart of Saleg works. It's basically just Energy Shield. I mean, you're essentially just turning your HP into mana. Sorry, your mana into HP, which immediately makes it so that when you take damage, you're going to take damage to your mana pool instead of your HP pool, and it prevents you from dying. As soon as your mana pool is empty, then you're going to take damage to your HP pool again. And so that's why the whole goal of Energy Shield is to increase your mana, because increasing your mana also increases your HP, and it's just it's a nice little back and forth thing. That's why Energy Shield Sorceresses stack so many points into energy instead of HP, because they're trying to stack as much resource as they possibly can. I mean, you're probably going to want to use things like Bolt's Will, which has 20 maximum resource on it. If you're a barbarian, you could use the Tusk Helm of Joritz the Mighty. I believe that one has 14 maximum resource on it. You're going to want 14 maximum resource on each one of your rings. Obviously, you're going to be using the Melted Heart of Saleg, which has 30 maximum resource on it, which is another 30 that you're going to get on top of that. You're going to want to pull every single aspect that you can, or sorry, passive and skill that you can that gives you more maximum resource. On the Paragon board, you're going to want to get more maximum resource as well, and it's just gonna work out very well for you. You're gonna have tons and tons and tons and tons of resource, and then every single time you get hit, it's going to take away a small amount of your resource. And then as long as you're generating resource, as long as you have like a massive amount of resource that you're generating, you should be fine. That's why I recommend the Frenzy Barbarian, because the Frenzy Barbarian just generates ridiculous amounts of resource. He is a resource generating god. He never stops. Somebody told me that that with the Barbarian specifically, though, the aspect alone that literally just gives you resource when you get hit apparently makes you basically immortal. Or not aspect, it's a passive, I think. In the Barbarian tree, there's a passive that literally lets you, let me pull it up real quick. Skill tree. I swear they went and found monsters to fight. I'm literally standing here peacefully, and you guys are running around finding monsters to fight. Where is it? There's a passive in here somewhere. I can't remember where it is. Has to do with generating resource when you get hit. Can't remember which one it is. It's not this one. Basic skills. No. Maybe it's not a passive. Maybe it's in the Paragon board.
I'm not actually sure on that one.
It's been a while since I took a look. Let me look at some of the Paragon board stuff too. I think it might be Paragon then. Patagonian. Bonebreaker. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is an aspect. I don't know. Fiore. That's the fortify one. You gain 3 to 6 fury per second while berserking. That would probably be nice with that build. That would just give you a constant fury generation that would just negate most damage that you're taking. Yeah, that would be really nice. Aspect of Berserk Fury. Sexy. That's dude sexy. Dude sexy. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know. I think Leon knows which one I'm talking about. I'll have to ask him next time he hops on. I'm pretty sure he disappeared into World of Warcraft land, though.
Ew.
Yeah, apparently they got some sort of like classic server thing going, so he's over there.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but
Yeah.
haven't tried it.
Not really a big World of Warcraft fan, so I didn't. No, I wasn't really interested. I don't know, what build are you running, Craig? Like, what's your barbarian build on Diablo 4? For the Horde. You know what, let's just go backwards. It's probably gonna be a hell of a lot easier than backtracking. I mean, honestly, my Frenzy Barb's probably the best play with that amulet. That amulet's nuts. So I could wing it home. It's not ethereal or anything, but it's a wing it home.
Might be no always.
Not make babies. No babies. Don't make the babies. Not the babies. Not the babies. Oh, I guess I have cleared out this entire thing already. Huh. I guess we can go up the river. Up the river. Ugh. Why does she only ever want to use that when I'm doing well? Like, I swear, when I'm doing good in fights, when I'm actually winning, she's mind blasting everything and converting everything. When I'm doing poorly in the fights, when I'm getting my butts kicked, she suddenly forgets that she has the spell.
Typical, right?
Like, wait, what? What's Mind Blast? Is that a band name?
I can't carry anymore.
It's like, yes, it's a band. Yes, that's what it is. It's a band. 50 poison damage. Like number 26.
I am overburdened.
What's my sound keep cutting out like that for?
No idea.
I don't like it. Merc is back there pumping the wall. Can you come up here, Merc, please? Thank you. Oh, Flax Fast, thanks for the follow, man. Go drop off some of these doojanks in town. All the doojanks in all the world.
Do junks, you say?
Yes, all the doojanks. I wonder if I can transmute up to something. I got 2 lumps. I think I need 3 lumps, don't I? I got a co. I got a lum. I got 2 lumps. I got a co. I got 3 IOs. What does everything go to? Runes, D2R. Let's look at a rune list. Okay, so lums go to the co, which I would need 3. I only have 2. Co's go to the foul, which I would need 3. I only have 1. And even if I got another lum, that would still only be 2, so that's not useful. It would take 3 fouls to make a limb, which no way I'm getting 3 fouls. What do 3 IOs go to? 3 IOs go to a lum, which would give me enough to transmute to another co, which would give me not enough to do anything with really, unfortunately. Boobies.
I don't know. Trying to upgrade ruins is horrible.
Yes, they make it so ineffective. It's very
Yeah.
difficult to transmute anything up.
A lot of times the ruin is better just left as it is, sadly.
Yep. Yep.
I'd say the only one that's worth doing is dolls, just because they're not really used in anything.
I'm gonna transmute up these AMs. Get another soul rune. You can get sold. Actually, I want to keep that 50 poison. I like having additional damage types on this character. Since I'm mostly physical, it helps to have some other elements too. Man, a better amulet would be nice. I'm nowhere high enough level to actually get like a +2 though for gambling, which kind of sucks. But whatevs, I guess. Whatevs. Stony Field's on terrorized now. Let's go murdered Stony Field real quick.
I'm gonna Shoko off of Rakinishi.
Hell yeah. I wouldn't turn down +2 to skills.
Who would?
Wow, look at that ridiculous freaking barb helm. Freaking +1 battle command, +3 Grimward, +2 battle cry, 2 resistances, life, bonus attack rating. What the hell? What the ham biscuit is that? Yeah, and a mighty 5 light radius. You're not kidding.
I can't.
That's crazy. That's some crazy light radius. Near, far, I'll see you all with my mighty 5 light radius. I will. You can't hide from me, 'cause my light radius is maxed, and you can't hide. I see everything, 'cause I have all the light that you need to go on.
You, sir, are crazy.
That's right. You're just jealous of my light radius, that's all.
Of course. I wanna see in the dark.
What is the maximum light radius you can get?
No idea.
It's an insane value.
I actually don't know what the maximum.
1 trillion light radius. He'll be the sparkliest character ever. Yes.
It's sparkly. Sparkle, sparkle.
Boom, 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 boom. The maximum is 18.
Wow.
However, the base is 13. Which means there's no reason to equip more than +5 to light radius. Because 5 light radius caps you out. The only way to go lower than 13 is to get negative light radius equipment. Is this build actually viable later on, Flax Fast? Yeah, the Blade Sin is actually a whole build. This is a solo self-found character, so it's not optimal in any way, shape, or form. The optimal version of this build, when it's set up properly, is actually pretty insane. Damage-wise, crushing blow, open wounds, deadly strike, the whole 9 yards. It's a very powerful build. Very powerful indeed. Ooh, an ethereal mech. The Corbin. An ethereal 4-socket mech to Corbin.
Well, hey, new Mascot. There you go. Even though if you don't need the mana, it's still good damage.
Oh no, yeah. If I don't need the, I don't really need the mana at all. But yeah, it'll be like way better damage than what I currently have them running.
Exactly.
You want to make a blinding character worse than Mosaic?
Please don't.
That's just not possible. You gotta wear sunglasses for Mosaic, I mean. What is it, Raltier's household?
Yeah.
Raltier's household. Got the Ral, got the tear, got the towel, got the soul. Actually, I don't have the soul. Ha 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 ha. Raltier soul. Let's do a quick double check with the bot. Come on, bot. Confirm for me. I am correct. Confirm for me. Ow. Good toenail. Yes, Raltier towel. Soul. Real. A tear. A tail. A soul. Ooh, +4 crit. That gives him 431 damage. That's a pretty big bump in damage. I mean, granted, he loses his amp, and I lose the amp. I'm gonna keep it so that
I still think he'll do a lot better.
Well, he'll do a lot better, but I won't do a lot better.
Yeah, but he might actually stay alive, which would be better.
There is a hidden purpose to light radius. There is indeed. Light radius directly affects aggro distance. It's actually something that's been confirmed for quite some time. Aggro distance means that the bigger your light radius, the more likely it is the monster will see you when you walk by. The lower your light radius is, the less likely a monster is to see you as you walk by. Max light radius characters have the largest aggro distance out of all the characters, which means that they aggro everything as they walk around. I mean, it just comes with the territory, right? You got a really bright frickin' torch that you're carrying in your hand, and you're lighting up the whole room. Of course, people are going to see you. Negative light radius, going into the negative numbers, actually makes it so that you're less likely to be seen and less likely to aggro anything. It also makes the screen dark. I mean, it is useful. If you can get yourself negative light radius, you can actually be relatively unseen for the most part. Yeah, it's 18. 18 is the maximum. 13 is the base. That's what you start with, apparently. I wonder how long it's going to take me to kill monsters in hell.
Forever.
I'm level 74 now.
Jeez.
That's pretty standard, I think.
Hmm.
I don't think I'm too far ahead or behind. Nightmare difficulty is I think it caps out at around 75. I think that's like a point at which you're just kind of like too far in.
Yeah.
Man, this jacket is cozy. I'm starting to sweat a little bit in this thing.
Hello, my kitty cat. You want cuddle? Oh, come here, chub chub. Oh,
Chub
hi.
chub.
Hello, my fatty. Give me cuddle.
Chub chub. I'm sorry you guys are being forced to listen to Meow being horribly mean to his cat.
My cat's epic. Thank you. Who's a
Calling
good
her
girl?
names like Chub Chub.
There you go. We got rid of your bogey. Good girl.
Bogey.
Yeah, you gotta help a cat get rid of their bogeys because they can't really do it themselves.
Of course they can.
Not them hard ones that sit in the corner of their nose.
Of course
They just sit there. Yes. Who's a
Of
good
course
girl?
they can. They can get rid of them with themselves.
Ooh.
They are perfectly capable of cleaning their own eye boogies.
No, nose boogie.
Perfectly capable of sticking a claw up there.
Oh my god.
Perfectly capable.
That'd be a weird day.
Another Venom Ward. Yick. Yick. Well, I guess I don't need mana anymore now that I got a freaking insight pole on.
Hopefully the Merc will start to survive a bit more now.
Looks like he's kicking butt. Taking names.
That's what you want.
Is it Meow? Is it really what I need? What I want?
Yes.
What I really, really want? Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? Want it? Check out the jewelries. The light belt of danger. Okay, that light belt's kind of good. 28 strength, 28 life. It's only got two resistances, but they're not really all that great either. They're kind of low. 28 strength is a lot of strength. Might come in
That's why you
handy.
need to make. That's why you need to make more blood belts and get one with high life, high strength. Because why not?
Why not?
May as well.
A full rejuvenation potion. I like the full rejuvenation potions. 28 strength is like 72 life. Yeah, it is a lot. Wow, 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 wow. I'm gonna check that Gothic plate. It's a freaking. Yeah, that's worth some money. I'll sell it. I'll sell it. +2 lightning skills. I don't want lightning skills. I want traps. I want shadow disciplines. I want assassin skills. It's too bad I can't make +2s. I swear, like every single time I went crafting, we had like those big crafting sessions. I would almost always make so many +2 assassins. It was like a never-ending thing of like, oh look, another assassin amulet.
That's true.
I really could use a lamb falcrow nest. I really could use a lammy room. 'Cause I want to lamb it, lamb it. Yes, I want to lamb it, lamb it. Yes, I want to, because I want to. And I want to lamb it, lamb it. Field plate and a barb cleed.
Impossible.
You know, you can't really control what drops, but I tell you, sometimes they just be giving you junk.
Bet you love it.
They're like, oh, here, have this piece of
carry
garbage.
anymore.
Like, I don't want this piece of garbage. Like, look, you're gonna take this piece of garbage, and you're gonna take it back to your stash, and you're gonna like this piece of garbage, or else.
You're gonna worship it, light candles around it.
Good day.
Use it to summon demons from the other realm.
Yes.
I want to summon demons. They're mean to me.
Demons that will eat your face.
The demons are mean to me. Dreams. Dreams. Dreams about stupid things.
Greetings.
Like monsters with wings. And Kubus trying to eat my face in the middle of the night.
What's wrong with that?
Pretty sure he probably thinks it's tasty. If
Mhm.
he think if he thought he could,
I could taste the beef jerkums.
if he thought he could get away with it, he'd probably do it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
I think so too. So, tastes like ginger biscuit.
ginger biscuit. That's terrible.
What?
Pulse Drool the Axe. What a name. What a legend. What an absolute legend. That was his band name. He had his own band and everything. They were gonna go big. They were gonna be do you think they would ever add yellow charms to the game for a season like Rune Words? I mean, I think yellow charms could be interesting. As long as they follow the same sort of methodology as rare charms, which is basically that they don't ever have the same good stats on them, then I don't see any reason why not. Like, for instance, a rare charm wouldn't be able to have skills on it, so that would be definitely a no. But it would be interesting to see what kind of, like, crazy stuff you could get from a rare charm.
It'd be cool.
I think it would end up like rare jewels. Rare jewels tend to be very bad for the most part, with a couple, you know, like exceptions to that rule where it's like, oh yeah, these are actually kind of nice. But like 95% of the time when you find a rare jewel, it's like, oh, wow, this is garbage. I would never put this in anything. I don't know. I'm more inclined to go the direction of one of the developers, the Diablo 2 developers. Apparently, he was talking about this very issue, and basically what he said was he completely underestimated our wantonness of being able to sacrifice inventory space for power. So what he was actually interested in doing, and he talked about it, was he said he would take away the skillers, first off, kind of rebalance the game without them, so that you don't need the skillers.
Cool.
Basically, all the charms would just kind of disappear, and then he would make charm slots, and you'd basically have like 4 charm slots that you could put charms into. And he talked about making the charm slots do more interesting things than just simply like adding skills or increasing your life or whatever.
I think that'd be cool.
Instead, what he talked about was like making it so that the charms added like special effects to your abilities or something. Like for instance, you could have a charm that made your, I don't know, your frozen orb turn pink or something, or like there'd be some more interesting things than just simply, you know, like, oh look, +1 skill.
I think that would be so much fun, but I doubt they'll ever do anything like that, sadly.
Did I kill everything yet? No. Something I miss about playing online is the maps being randomly generated, and so you don't actually have access to the maps. Because when you're trying to clear an area, it's so much easier to clear the area because the map isn't discovered. But when you're offline, the map is automatically discovered because you've discovered it before.
So you don't know where you've been.
So you don't know where exactly you've been. So you're trying to figure it out as you go along. You're like, did I go over here? I don't know. Did I clear this yet? Oh, maybe I did. I'm kind of surprised my freaking Shadow Master isn't surviving yet. She's level 10. Level 10 Shadow Master is not exactly a piddly Shadow Master. She should be able to freaking stay alive. She's not piddly. She's not the piddly one. Let's do a couple more runs to Steady Field real quick. I'm getting EXP, I'm getting items, leveling. Templar coat, jawbone visor. Templar coats are worth Monty. They were less a Monty. Power Rangers. They got the Red Ranger, they got the Green Ranger. Amulet of Defiance. Freaking super chests. And the super beds. There's super beds and super chests. The
Super beds.
Yeah, you never seen the super beds?
Sounds weird.
They're super beds.
Yeah, you click the bed and there's like, woo!
Yeah, like somebody had a whole freaking like bank roll underneath of their bed. And a sword and armor. And some arrows. And some gems. And also their life savings.
Sure.
All you did was ruffle the sheets.
It all came tumbling out.
Tumbling.
Tumbling?
I feel like your Shadow Master is going to get better in Hell difficulty. I think her HP goes up in Hell difficulty. I think that's what it is.
I can't remember.
I think her Nightmare HP is just like terrible or something. I think that's what it is. If she's got 883 HP, I bet you when I go to Hell difficulty, she's going to have like 2,000 or something.
Hopefully you can get a lem from somewhere and get rid of your venom. It'll make a lot of difference.
A bardiche. A bardiche. A bardiche. I have a bardiche. I don't know what I will do with this bardiche. But it has a pointy end and a handle made of dreams. That's right, Bardiche.
Okay then.
That's Bardiche. Don't be jealous of my Bardiche.
What? Maybe I want to be jealous of it, you know?
What? Don't be that. A scumskeer. It's a scumskeer. Ooh, it's an ethereal scumskeer. I am out of ID scrolls. This is awful.
Hello.
It's a terrible ethereal scumskeer. I can't believe that helmet with +2 fire claws on it was only worth 6,900.
Weird.
I swear I think some items in the game have been adjusted to be worth less than how much they should be worth. That sounds
Yeah,
kind
it
of
is a
odd.
strange one.
But there's a couple of them I can give examples of. So like paladin shields in general,
They're just bad, yeah.
they're just worth nothing. But an equivalent like other shield that's not a paladin shield, it has like a value of like 35k easily. So you take like a monarch and you compare it to like a sacred targe. You take the sacred targe to the vendor, the sacred targe is worth nothing, and the monarch is worth 35k. There's got to be some sort of like deliberate price decrease on the value of those items.
And I don't get why.
And that helmet, they have +2 fire claws. Fire claws is a level 30 skill, and that should have been worth 30k easy, 35k
Yeah.
easy. But instead, it was only worth 6k, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Anything that's that tier of skill is supposed to be worth a pretty penny.
Oh, it's true.
So it has to be a deliberate reduction in price. And hell difficulty is going to be a slog. I know it. I can already feel it.
Yep.
Like, I'm not doing bad here in Nightmare difficulty. Like, my damage is okay. But I have a feeling it's going to come down to literally me, like, having to individually kill each monster. As good as the Blade Sentinel is, I don't think it's going to be very useful when I'm dealing with extremely large packs of very deadly monsters. When they try and bite my face off.
Bite your face off.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, very much so bite face off. They don't like. They don't like my face. They said my face is.
Too gingery.
Well, I don't know about gingery, but it's definitely not the face that they like. They don't like that face. I mean, my damage is closing in on 1,000 per hit, which isn't like awful. And I have Crushing Blow, and I've got a pretty decent amount of Deadly Strike. So I mean, like right now, when I hit Deadly Strike, I'm dishing out about 1,600 damage. Probably a little bit less than that, because some of that's elemental, but... She's so cute the way she, like, teleports into a bunch of monsters.
She's crazy.
It does, like, 1 damage. She's like, and then, like, 1 damage, and I'm like, okay, that was cute. That was really cute. It's cute. It's very cute. Super bad go. Super bed, radioactive super bed. Does whatever a super bed does, cause it is a super bed rust. Super bed, radioactive super bed.
No idea.
Super bed, it's where I lay my head. Super bed. Probably where I'm gonna be dead. Super bed. What is on the sweater? Good question. It was sent to me by a company. I believe they're a mod company. It's like a mod manufacturer. Hold on, let me kill Rockanishu real quick. It's, I think it's dice. It looks like dice to me, but I could be wrong. Ethereal Ogre-X. Ogre-X is elite, isn't it? You can always try and roll that and see how it rolls.
It's max sockets 4.
Max sockets 4. I'm not gonna burn a socket quest on it, so.
Be good damage. But I'd say roll it because it's worth trying.
Yeah, but I already have all my socket quests taken care of, so.
Yeah, I'd say just roll it. If it gets 4, oh well. If it gets 3, you could do a what's it called with fanaticism. That might be decent versus speed for your mug.
Ral Am Perfect Amethyst. Ral Am. I got 3.
Well, make a thingy out of it.
Oh, what?
Oh, is Ogre Axe 3 max? Oh, okay. Yeah, make a with fanaticism. That would increase your damage.
I don't have a. Oh, I do have a co-rune, don't I?
That might actually be really nice for the merc. Because you've got mana leech anyway, so you don't need the insight.
Do the hustle.
Hustle is very nice. He would attack a lot quicker, which means he's leeching more.
have some options. Yeah, damage is like way higher. It's 631.
Yeah, put that on him. That'd be amazing.
To good use.
I mean, it
But
loses.
it's not like you need the mana.
I don't really need the mana, and I'll have it if
And
I need it. But
Yeah,
I mean,
and then
okay.
you've got Fanaticism, which is more AR. Like, yes, it won't up your damage much, but the AR will be nice. I don't know, Keith. I'm always loud. I'm a cat.
No, it's probably because when my headset was broken, I may have turned you up so I could hear you easier.
Maybe.
I'll turn you down by like 10%.
Hopefully, Immerse will actually. What's your AR at now? Hopefully
Plus,
that's
me, I
bumped
just got
you
a
up.
new headset the other day, so.
Yeah.
Oh, my AR is currently at 9,604, and that's without the angelic bonus.
And then take it off the Merc and see what you're at.
Oh, it's not much of a difference with Fanaticism level 1. It's like 600.
Still think it's like 20.
It's not really for
20
me.
ups.
I mean,
Yeah.
I get a little bit of damage out of it, though.
Hopefully, it helps him, especially when he gets burst of speed proc.
I just think him having a decent weapon.
Decent bit,
will-
yeah.
will
It'll help.
come in handy. I mean, he's going to hit really hard. I'm not really sure he's going to hit all that much harder than the Insight, because the Insight had the Deadly Strike, but he'll hit faster.
The only other thing you need to do now is make him a bulwark. And then he should be okay to survive hell. Like, he'll still die now and then,
I'm
but
not sure if the Bulwark is a better choice than the frickin' Circlet he has on.
I think bulwark would be better, because the damage reduction would be really good.
Yeah, but he gets all the resistances, and he's going to have trouble getting his res cap.
Put a curse on GGM. He'll cry. He hates my little curses.
Curses? What curses?
Like when you're trying to find your chippy, so I said you won't find any of it, except all the others that you don't want.
I found my chippy, eventually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually.
Eventually. Your curse is weak.
I tried.
Pathetic.
No, I do think bulwark would help him more, because I think the damage reduction and more life leech, plus it gives vitality. Does it give life as well?
He's not hungry, Dead. Are you hungry?
God, look at him attacking. So much better. Just make him a hostile armor now, and he'll be sorted.
He's got
Or a,
he's got Duriel Shell.
Oh, nice. Did you up it?
No, I don't have the runes for that.
Ah, yeah, it's a pull or something, isn't it?
Oh, I got that. What do you think I am, rich?
Yes. I'd say make him a bulwark. If he's got Duriels and that weapon, make him a bulwark.
Did
You'll be a lot
Avatar of
stronger.
Zero suck? I thought the Avatar of Zero was kind of fun. I wanted to get back
Yeah.
on this because I want to finish it. I'm gonna be playing Avatar of Zero for a while when the seasonal event comes back, and like I'll be back over there for that. I'm also gonna be back over to Diablo 2 when the gambling day hits. I'm gonna have some fun with the gambling day.
Same. I need to get myself Geeds. No, I think bulwark would be better, because he's got decent defense. I think it might just help with the whole physical problems.
Ethereal. You're excited for the Christmas event? Which one? The Diablo 2 one or the Diablo 4 one? Because there's two of them.
Both.
Also, the
Looking
Darkening
forward
of
to-
Tristram is coming back for Diablo 3, which was actually pretty fun.
I'm looking forward to the whole snowy area in D4, whatever event that's going to be. It sounds interesting.
Oh, they have a sign up. It says no cats.
Well,
No cats allowed.
that's just not fair.
No booty tats.
We want a lem to drop.
No booty tats. Just say meow meow meow. Meow meow meow.
I'm not too bothered with the cow level for Christmas. Mainly I want the gambling days.
Meow meow meow.
Try and get some cool circlets.
And a meow meow meow. All I want for Christmas is a silly cow level. A silly cow level. A silly cow level. All I want for Christmas is the cows with Santa hats. Running around trying to beat
That'd be
me
great.
down.
I'd love to see Santa cows.
And then they can moo in sequence. They can go like
They could moo the Christmas song. Yeah, exactly. Great.
Ethereal legend sword. It's a legend. Online, Diablo has invaded Sanctuary.
Meh. Effort.
Diablo has invaded. Sounds like Diablo's not really all that big of a threat anyway, so. Be like, oh yeah, he's here. Oh no.
I'm guessing you got your gloves in the end.
I did get my Cleglaws claws. I did. They dropped
Nice.
from Diablo of all monsters when I killed them to get to the next area.
Well, at least they dropped.
I was super excited. I don't think anyone's ever seen anybody excited for Cleglaws gloves as excited as I was for Cleglaws gloves when I thought.
That's an amazing set for that character.
I'm pretty sure I may have broken some eardrums. Rob just completed
help.
tier 17.
It'll help a lot in hell.
Grats to Rob. I don't really feel like climbing the tiers.
I haven't even tried it yet.
Abattoirs here, to be honest. I was having more fun doing the lower tiers than just trying to speed run them. Pushing the upper tiers seemed next to impossible. The higher you went, the higher your tiers of blood glyph needed to be. I'm not really sure I can explain it in a way that doesn't sound scummy or like I don't really know. Because I feel like it'll sound salty. I feel like it'll sound salty no matter what.
Why'd it have to be a pike?
It's a spear
Yeah.
class.
I know, it upset me.
Well, it'll sound salty no matter how I say it, but like clearing tier 25 is just a matter of getting your tiers of blood glyph high enough. That's it. So, if you, I don't know. Imagine there's a monster in a RPG, right? A JRPG, right? And the JRPG monster is like level 50, and you're level 50, and you fight the monster, and it's like hard to kill the monster, but you finally do it, right? Well, if the monster is level 50 and you're level 60, it's going to be pretty easy, right? And if you're level 70, it's going to be pretty easy, right? And if you're level 80, it's going to be even easier. And if you're level 90, you're going to stomp on this level 50 monster, and you're going to squish his gonads into the dirt. And if you're level 99, you're going to look at him like sideways, like, and he's just going to fall down. The Tears of Blood glyph literally represents a scaling multiplier that just continually rises to the moon. There's no stopping it. It literally just keeps getting better. And so the higher that the Tears of Blood glyph gets, the better your damage is, and the better your damage is, the easier the dungeons are. So scaling the Abattoir of Zir is just a matter of patience and leveling up your Tears of Bloodglyph high enough so that you can actually get up to the higher tiers. It's not quite as much of an accomplishment as a lot of other things are. I felt more accomplished completing the first couple tiers of the Abattoir of Zir before I started scaling my Tears of Bloodglyph. And then once I started scaling the Tears of Bloodglyph and I started getting massive damage increases, it basically just kind of felt like Diablo 3 all over again, which is where I was just constantly scaling my damage to meet a new higher version of the same content that I had already completed. And I don't know, it didn't I don't know. I feel like at the end of the day it's just Diablo 3 riffs all over again. It was fun though. I will admit, it was fun doing it the first couple times, running through it, like getting my Tears of Bloodglyph, like, you know, starting it out and having fun, you know, participating in the content. But once it got to the point where it was like, okay, now if you want to continue the content, level up your Tears of Bloodglyph high enough so that you can get the damage you need to go to the next tier. I don't know. It didn't really feel as fun at that point.
Ooh, an Ort. Orty what?
The Ort.
Why wasn't it a Lem?
Ort. Why aren't you a
Need a
lem?
Lem.
Why aren't you a lem?
I'm too boring to be a Lem.
You're not a lem?
I ain't logged in D4 in a bit. I'll have to have a look at some point.
You'll die a lot in Abattoir of Zir due to the randomness. Like, I feel like there's going to be completely unbeatable abattoirs. That's my opinion. Like some of the mods that the Bloodseeker spawn with, like how things go, it gets really nasty really fast. Grande chami. 12% faster hit recovery with 65 AR.
Interesting. I'll get rid of that 17 life 50 poison. Socks.
Rax was unhappy. He sent an email to Blizzard. What about the greater rifts? What did he say? Now you got me curious. Was he irate? Pretty much the same thing I said. That it's literally just infinite scaling, and infinite scaling isn't good content. I also don't like the fact that the Tears of Bloodglyph is usable outside of the Abattoir of Zir. I think it's a very bad play on their part. There's a reason why having something like that in the game is bad. Let me just kind of like play around with this for a second and show you guys what I mean. So, sorry for your eyes. Alright, so let's say you have content, right? So content. And in this content, you've got Hell Tides. You've got Nightmare Dungeons. Nightmare, let's just write N Nightmare Dungeons. You've got Blood Harvests. You've got World Bosses. You've got regular dungeons. You've also maybe got, what other content do we have besides that? We've got, no, I'm missing something. Events. You've got, like, the really cool little, Blood Siphon, event, which is really nice. I actually really like that one. That's why I'm calling it out specifically. You got Legion events, right? All right. Now, all of these are for power level 100, right? So like as long as you're within the realm of normal characters, like you can pretty much do all this content. Yeah, some of it starts to become more trivial than others, but you know, there's still content to do. It doesn't feel like you're just completely like overpowered and whatnot. And then there's another issue here, which is the Tears of Blood glyph, right? So the Tears of Blood glyph scales damage for AOZ, right? So you scale the damage for your Abattoir of Zir, and then what happens is that now you're capable of AOZ, right? So you can do high tiers. Let's say you can eventually do, I don't know, tier 25, right? Well, tier 25 AOZ is so far beyond all the regular content in the game that you are now power level, let's just make up power level. You're now power level 200, okay? And as a power level 200 character, all other content in the game has now become trivial. Helltides are now trivial. Nightmare dungeons, even the tier 100 nightmare dungeons are now trivial. Blood harvests are trivial. World bosses are trivial. Regular dungeons are trivial. Events are trivial. Blood siphons are trivial. Legion events are trivial. What they did is they created a glyph that trivializes all content within the game. It literally trivializes everything. Which is a very bad thing. It's a very it's not what I expected at all. I expected them to restrict the Tears of Blood glyph to the Abattoir of Zir. I expected it to be a Abattoir of Zir only thing. Maybe even giving us a place to put the glyph like separate of where you would normally put glyphs, but like a special socket just for the Abattoir of Zir glyph. But they decided to go the exact opposite route and completely ruin and trivialize all content within the game. And it's just like, all right. I can already feel it on my Barbarian. He only has like a level 5 Tears of Blood glyph, and I can already feel the fact that regular dungeons are now basically nothing. Like I can walk through them as if they're like tissue paper. I mean, I don't really like the fact that the Tears of Blood glyph isn't shareable either. I think it probably should be shareable. Having to obtain it and grind it out on multiple characters sounds absolutely insane. I think somebody ran the math. I think somebody ran the math and said that it would take like 30 days of straight grinding to get your Tears of Blood glyph capped out. Which means that if you have 5 characters, which is all the classes, it would potentially take you, what, 30 times 5, so 5 months to cap out all the Tears of Blood glyphs if you wanted to go that route.
It's stupid what they've done.
I don't know. I had fun with it. I mean, I'm not going to say that I didn't have fun, because I did have fun. But the amount of fun that you're going to have with that thing, I think, is limited.
Yeah, because eventually you're just going to get annoyed at having to do it again and again and again.
Well, you're just going to grind it over and over and over again. I don't particularly care for the... I don't particularly care for the whole single death thing either. I understand single death, but you're not allowed to die. But they didn't even just make it so that you're not allowed to die. They made it so that no one's allowed to die. So you can have a 4-man group in there, and one person dies, and everybody gets booted out. It's a little much.
A little rough.
Yeah, the topic is the video itself. I plan on eventually releasing some more information on the Abattoir of Zir. I mean, my first video was literally just an informational video, just to kind of go over what's going on with the Abattoir and my first impressions. I plan to delve more deeply into it. I feel like as a test mechanic, I feel like they've just... I expected something new. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I expected something new. A new idea. Something different than what they had normally done. I did not expect them to basically just copy and paste Diablo 3 glyphs, greater rifts into the game. And although Diablo 3 greater rifts were really boring, I did have fun in the Abattoir of Zir. But I can already see that it's just an infinite grind, and I'm not really interested in an infinite grind.
Same.
24 life, 31 mana. Don't need you. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, Duriel does have a cinematic behind him. That was part of the campaign. So does Varshan. Varshan got his own cinematic in the story that he was part of the season 1. So, I mean, they did. Beast in the Ice doesn't have one. Zir has one, because Zir is part of this season. So, I mean, the only one that doesn't really have one is Beast in the Ice. I guess if you never played the campaign, you wouldn't know who Duriel is. And if you didn't do the seasonal quests in Season 1, you wouldn't know who Varshan is. And if you didn't do the seasonal quests in Season 2, you wouldn't know who Lord Zir is. So I guess that just kind of... They're kind of weak characters, though, to be perfectly honest. Varshan and Lord Zir are just very weak, like, story-wise. I never really felt like Lord Zir was all that scary or amazing.
Yeah, I didn't finish season 1 either. It was boring.
Same thing for Varshan. Varshan was very anticlimactic. I don't really know what to think about him either. I mean, I understand, but you can't really say that they didn't have a story for the bosses if you just didn't do the story. That's like, here's the story. I'm not reading it. Okay. Well, that's fine. You don't have to read it. Why come you didn't have a story? But I did have a story. You just didn't read it. You expect me to read?
Wait, you can read? What?
I actually bought a book for the first time in a long time.
I've got a few books I need to finish reading.
One of my favorite series recently released a new book. The Night Angel, the Night Angel trilogy, which came out like ages ago by Brent Weeks. Apparently he had just recently put out a new book in the series. I'm kind of excited. It's called Nemesis, and it kind of like picks up. I don't know if it like picks up where the old story left off, but it kind of just picks up and tells another story within the same universe. So it should be really interesting. It's been a while since I read the book, so I might have to refresh my memory.
I've read all the Terry Brooks stuff and a lot of Discworld stuff.
No, I like reading books. I've read tons of books. I don't really feel like I need to, what's the term? Justify that I'm a book reader, because I've read like,
I enjoy my books.
I've literally read like thousands of books over my lifetime. But I've fallen out of it because when I play video games like this, I don't have time to read books. And then when I got into a relationship with a girl, and the girl had a kid, and before I knew it, I had no time to read books whatsoever. So it was not conducive to a book reading lifestyle. I thought the Andariel fight scene was pretty fun. The Duriel fight scene in the campaign was absolutely stupid because there was a wall, some sort of wall like in the corner that was like really tall, and Duriel kept going into the corner where the wall was, and then you couldn't see him because the wall was covering up the whole camera, and I literally had to fight Duriel blind because of the wall bug. So I don't even remember seeing Duriel because he was just in the corner the entire time and I couldn't see him.
I'm hoping they'll bring more of the original bosses in to the actual gameplay.
Oh man, they're treating it like an MMO. They're stringing everything out. We'll get Diablo in like 2025.
We'll see what they do for the next season. I don't know. I think they're going the wrong direction with a lot of it. If it gets worse, I'll just stick to D2R. Is what it is.
My original hope was that I could split back and forth between them. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to flip back and forth. Like, every time Diablo 2 had a season, I was going to go over to 2. They keep putting the seasons so close together, and it's pissing me off. I think they're doing it
events as well, like the Christmas events. They're overlapping, it's just annoying.
I mean, that is, you know, to be expected.
But it's
because it's obviously Christmas
still
is only
annoying.
one time a year, but they said they were going to try and stagger the seasons, and they've done a crap all job of it.
Yep. Just gotta wait and see what happens.
There's another level.
Ooh, longbow.
Yeah, Ravenclaw. I'm not gonna help me any. Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw.
I can't carry anymore.
I mean, there's two different Andariel fights. There's the one where she's on the cross, and then there's the one where she's off the cross that you can do later.
Yeah, they just, I don't know. Like this Abatur Zero and all that, like, it's like unlimited grind. It's just, it makes me think of Path of Exile, where it's just grind. That just doesn't interest me.
What? You don't want to grind?
Nope.
I already
Just
have
pushing
it
me away from it all.
Grind. You gotta grind. I don't know. I've always had fun discussing the topic of infinite content. Infinite content is a thing that can exist, but it is very difficult to make. And obviously, you can't hand create infinite content. It's one of the problems with infinite content, right? So it doesn't matter like what you want to do, because being able to create infinite anything is, well, next to impossible. The general idea of infinite content is to create content in such a way that the content generates itself, and in doing so creates its own infinite nature. Diablo 2 creates infinite content basically through having a very robust system of, you know, item drops, build classes, potential like crazy things that you can do with all sorts of ridiculous items. Not actually being able to get a hold of those items and being forced to use other items. I mean, there's there are ways that infinite content can exist within a game, but just simply increasing the grind is not one of them. There's something very odd about the way that they keep trying to approach the infinite content dynamic, which is that they're only interested in trying to force us to do more work to obtain the same goal, as opposed to creating the infinite content that already exists within a game like Diablo 2, which is it's a very good infinite content. I mean, I'm surprised when people say that Diablo 2 is boring. I've actually had some people tell me that, and I'm like, I just don't even understand how you can even say that. I mean, there's frickin' 7 classes, and there's so many different builds and like crazy things that you can do with these 7 classes. The areas are almost infinitely diverse because of the way that the monsters spawn. I mean, the way that they set it up by having different monster types spawn in the area so that you never really know what you're going to get when you go into a zone. You know, am I going to get clones?
Path of Exile 2 will hurt D4.
Am I going to get claws of, you know, like the claw viper snakes, or am I going to get the friggin' the ghosts, or is it going to be, you know, the Herodrum? Am I going to get the Herodrum and the ghosts, or the Herodrum and the glomes? Which is a pain in the butt, by the way.
I do think Path of Exile 2 will hurt D4 quite a bit. So, some things I'm not keen on that they're done in PO 2 from what I've seen so far, but it looks amazing. Like,
It looked better than PO 1.
yeah, it looks insane with some of the stuff they're doing. I think D4 is going to struggle when Path of Exile 2 comes out. Because Path of Exile 1's already ridiculously popular. And they just announced their new league, which looks insane. And you know, why go and play D4 when you can save $100 because you don't need to buy the expansion? You can play Path of Exile for free. And that's the big thing they're fighting against, is you don't actually have to spend anything on Path of Exile. And you get content constantly.
I doubt that. They're probably going to be charging for everything.
It's just cosmetics. It will still be cosmetics, just like it always has.
Cosmetics, stash space, they'll charge you for everything that they can.
I think they've said the stash space actually converts from PO 1 that you bought, I believe.
Yeah, so yeah, you still have to pay for it.
No, you've already got it. If you've bought it in PO 1, you'll have it in PO 2.
I didn't buy it in PO 1.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you know, people that have bought them. And you don't have to buy stash space. And they're not actually that expensive either. They're pretty cheap. Compared to $100 on D4 and then another 100 for the, you know, the upcoming expansion, and then it'll be 100 for the next one, and yeah, it's ridiculous. It's too much money for what they're giving us.
No, the Avatar of Zir is very little effort. You're not wrong in that. It's basically a direct copy of the greater rifts from Diablo 3. I mean, there's very little changes to it.
Yeah,
they basically added the glyph to act as the infinite scaling source, and that's pretty much it. It's like, oh, here, have a infinite scaling source.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they had originally wanted the glyph to be additive, according to what I read on one of the posts, and that wouldn't have worked at all. Nobody would have ever made it to 25.
I just think it's insane, the cost of that game, and you know, the content we're getting is not exactly amazing. But we just gotta wait and see what the future holds for it.
I'm a a little bit worried for Diablo 4 with the whole... The meta community has basically won. Like
Yeah, it's not looking good.
It's a very odd situation, and I've never seen a game developer in this situation before. Which is basically where the meta community, which is the community that obviously exploits the crap out of everything, and usually goes for the most ridiculously broken builds, they basically have won. And what I mean by they have won is that I don't think that Blizzard is going to be nerfing anything. They are so afraid of causing a mass exodus like they did in Season 1 that I don't think we're going to see anything get nerfed basically ever again. They're deathly afraid of the community at this point because the community gave them such a lashback on the previous changes that they're just, I don't think they're going to touch anything. Ball lightning is so broken right now that it legit just walks through the game like there's no issue whatsoever. And not only did they not nerf it, but they told everybody they weren't going to nerf it, and then they also built a whole dungeon called the Abattoir of Zir, and during the campfire they told us, they literally said that the Abattoir with Zir was built with the Ball Lightning Sorceress in mind.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
In other words, okay, you made a ridiculously overpowered character. Here, have some content that your ridiculously overpowered character can do.
No, it's not for me. I'll slowly be moving away from D4 if things aren't changed. But...
I got tons of content that I've currently made for Diablo 4.
I just don't want to pay that sort of money if I'm not actually getting things out of it. It's just not worth it for me. I'd rather put $100 into buying 3 or 4 or 5 different games on Steam and just having a laugh.
I think I'm pretty much done with Nightmare difficulty. Might be time to move on.
And get your cheeks clapped in hell!
Yeah, but I gotta start a new stream for hell, so I'll have to end this one. I like to keep them separate, that way people can join the journeys at the right points.
I'm just looking forward to watching your cheeks get clapped.
Who said my cheeks are gonna clap? Who said?
Oh, we all know it's gonna happen.
Who
we all know.
said?
You're gonna walk into the Bloodmoor and a zombie's gonna walk up to you and clap you.
No. It's not. Oh, thank you, nasty man. I totally forgot didn't have any drinks next to me. Get me out of Cran Grape. The grape of Cran. Oh yeah.
I'm thinking of making egg sandwiches soon.
Snap it to a Cran Grape. Egg sandwiches.
Or sausages and egg sandwiches. I haven't decided yet.
I thought you said eggs were too expensive.
I bought some the other day. But eggs are too expensive at the moment, it's ridiculous.
The chieftain.
Exactly, Irene. Ginger loves his cheeks being clapped.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Only if it's the right lead. Only if it's the right lady.
Ooh, they hurt. He's getting clapped in Nightmare nearly.
I'm not getting clapped. Yo, mom.
Blah, blah, blah.
The clapping is happening. The cheek clapping.
The clapping. Sounds like a fun movie.
That was a vampire fang belt fell on him.
You're
What's
it.
my favorite sandwich? Okay, I'm gonna craft my favorite sandwich for you. Okay, I'm gonna make everybody in the stream hungry. I like to go get myself a sub. In fact, you know what? This might be a little bit too late to get a sub now. Oh man, you're gonna do this to me. All right, so what I like is a nice toasted sub with pepper jack cheese. Pepper jack is very important. Some mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is good. I always like a decent amount of mayonnaise on my sandwich. And I'm totally stringing this out. The I also usually grab turkey. So turkey is not the most ridiculously flavorful meat. I'm well aware. Thin sliced, of course, is the best. And what you really want is blackened turkey. It's called blackened turkey. It usually is cooked in like paprika and like some spices. It's pretty good. So you get blackened turkey, all right, and then you put that on there. And then you're going to get a little bit of pepperoni, and you're going to put pepperoni on the sandwich too. And then you're gonna sprinkle not too many, just like about 2 or 3 jalapenos, like little slices of jalapenos on there. And then you put a little bit of Parmesan, a little bit of pepper, a little sprinkle of salt, and you're done. That's it. That's the sandwich. There you go. You're welcome.
Send it to me right now.
Absolutely delicious. The spices pull out all the flavor from the turkey, and it's just... See, now you got me wondering when Subway closes. Let me go get a sub. When do they close? They close 10 p.m.? Oh, man. I need to go get a sub.
You're hungry. Just do a Just Eat or whatever. Order it.
I don't have
Or whatever
I
you
don't
have
got
over there.
None of that set up.
It's easy.
Ooh,
Made me hungry.
good. I'm glad. Go get it. Go get your sandwich.
It's all your fault.
I thought you were cooking egg sandwiches.
Yeah, I will do soon.
Exactly.
I still want the Subway. But nothing's open. It's 2:30 in the morning for me. So
2:30 in the morning.
everything is closed. I will treat myself to some chocolate biscuits later.
Biscuits.
Yeah, gotta go to the shop and buy coffee and stuff in the morning. So opens at 7, so I'm just gonna stay up. That's done.
Well, I gotta hurry up and get a Subway if I want to get myself a sub.
Yeah, and then you can start hell. So, chop chop.
And then I start hell.
Yeah.
What?
Mhm.
With my
Yeah.
sub?
Go,
In hand?
go get a sub, and then you can start hell. Yep.
But it's late.
Who cares? Stop being a wuss.
It's late. What if people want to sleep and stuff?
No one wants to sleep.
Maybe they do want to sleep. Maybe they want to go call shoe.
No sleep for the wicked.
Okay, so you heard meow. I'm on orders. I have to go get a sub, and then we're coming back to do hell difficulty.
Yep.
I'm gonna eat it right here in front of you guys too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make mine.
That's right, 9:22 p.m. It's close. I can get it.
Yep.
I can run out there and get it real quick and come back.
Go on. Chop chop.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm trying to finish off my level real quick.
Yeah, you're losing time.
I'm hurrying. I'm going as fast as I can.
What if they close 5 minutes early?
Well, then I guess I'll be out of a sub.
I can't
Terrible.
carry anymore.
Look, see, if I'd left when you said, I wouldn't have found this freaking wall of the eyeless. See?
Why'd you need it?
I
It's
don't
not going
know.
to help.
I don't know. But it wouldn't have found it, though. See, if I left early.
Food. Food. Beautiful food.
Food, 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 beautiful food, 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 beautiful food, food, food. Ooh, a 4-socket crystal sword. You know what I can do with that? I can turn it into a spirit.
Which is true.
So I can get +2 skills on a pre-buff.
Just put the Tau rune in it that you've got in your cube, and then pick up your soul. Because it's Tau full or amp.
No, I was trying to look it up so I don't mess it up because I don't want to get cocky.
Tau, Thol, Port, amp.
Don't tell me to tell.
Terrible. You're meant to be a Diablo nerd. You should know these
I
things.
don't have an am rune. Oh no.
Oh, terrible.
I don't have an am rune. I don't have an am. I thought I did find an am, like literally just recently.
I think you turned it into something. Probably the hustle.
A soul. I probably turned it into a soul rune like an idiot. That's okay. I don't really need a pre-buff. I'll be alright. I ain't gonna cry about it.
You'll find an am at some point.
I don't need that wall of the house. I don't need that.
Subway, subway, subway.
What, you got a subway out there too in the UK, LA?
Yeah, but not at this hour, no. I'm gonna make me sandwich in a minute. One. You go.
me a sandwich.
Sausage and egg. That'll do for me.
Alright, guys and gals. I'm gonna go get me a sub. I will see you guys in a little while. Maybe I'll do the hell run. Maybe not. We'll see.
Enjoy your sub.
As always, thanks for watching, guys and gals, and keep watching.